Phil's running really hot.
They both want to be top dog, and you know, it's Devilfish's home country, and he maybe feels a bit threatened by Phil, and Phil is always trying to say, you know, how great he is, and neither of them like losing. So, you know, it's natural, but it's great fun and it's great for the game.
There's more ego in the green room than there is water in the Hoover Dam, but it makes it for a very fun and entertaining time. And when we get out on the felt, it's war.
Us.
Fraser on the button. It looks like these guys are allowing the short stacks to get involved.
Raise all in.
So this is
you like that move, huh? It's a good one. Solid. I don't want to be playing flops, though.
Uh-oh.
The funny thing is that Devilfish has berated Phil Hellmuth, been berated by Phil Hellmuth the whole way through this heat for calling off with ace-queen his last monies, and this is exactly the spot he's faced with now. He really doesn't want to be behind here, but he's faced with really no option here, Jesse. He doesn't want to be calling off his last chips.
Ian?
Let's count it. I mean, he asked for it. Let's count it, just in case you got him covered.
Devil, you would have. Devilfish with this hand, you would have called a long time ago.
That play so bad it's scary. I know. You're right.
I didn't say that.
Well, why do you say I would call this so?
62.
Because I have a hand that no one in the world would fold here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm trying to figure out some genius way to get away from it, but I just don't think I can.
Is this sort of just in case he is beat?
It's just in case he is beat. He wants to say, look at the situation I found myself in.
I'm all in.
All in.
I might have him.
Guess we're gonna find out.
2-7.
Guess we're gonna find out.
I don't think it's that strong.
I got ace queen.
Hellmuth all in, but Fraser is trailing here, and this is a big pot for both players. It's half of Fraser's chips and all of Hellmuth's.
Wait a minute. Let me get some insurance.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want to have?
5,000 to. I'll pay. Hold on. Don't deal yet. 10% juice. You 10% juice off the win, off the winning side, so that's off the big side for you.
You're gonna have 4,000.
10%. I'll bet 5,000.
You're gonna have 4,000. 4,000.
Okay, deal. 4,000. You got to bet. At least I'll make 10,000 if he sucks out.
These guys are too funny. Hellmuth always likes to bet against himself.
So you're gonna owe me
and
around 10,000.
Fraser's hit the 3.
Yeah.
Hellmuth's gonna be walking.
2 bagels in a row is what Hellmuth's faced with.
I'll just pay you 10, maybe. I don't know, whatever it is. It's about right. 11 to 4, 5 to 2 with the juice.
Only 3 queens in the
I
deck.
knew I'd lose the bet. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wanted to bet more.
Tony G's almost as upset
I haven't
as
won with ace,
Hellmuth.
king, or ace, queen all day long.
I only do it for you as a service. So
That is
I'm kind of hoping for a queen now. I don't know. It's a 14,000 swing.
Tony G doesn't know what he's rooting for.
You got 5 to 2, right? Whatever it is. You got 10,000.
These guys will bet on anything.
Oh, what a surprise.
Wow. Oh, you 4,000 more? I'm happy to pay.
You know what, Phil? You ever get outdrawn with the best hand? Unbelievable.
Nah,
I haven't won with ace, king, or ace, queen.
That was the witch.
Hellmuth was about to be knocked. He was about to, as you say, go double bagel.
Yeah, baby. Now that might turn things around a little bit.
That was unbelievable.
Ian Fraser.
Wow.
He's been stuck in neutral a long
I could have
time.
insured the other direction.
You're happy, right?
He revved up the accelerator, but his car was in reverse.
That
And
hurt.
he's just had a car crash. Down to 41,000, Jesse.
I'm on about when it's all in situation.
I've been
cards on the
really
back.
lucky today, and I was
I'm
really
about-
lucky in the
I'm on
last
about-
one, too.
He's sitting up now. That was really sick, Jesse. The 3 comes out, and has happened a lot in his Premier League. The river saving the best hand.
I couldn't be a great player and have the best hand most of the time, I guess.
Well, maybe you had the best hand most of the time, and I had the worst hand and won with
What
it
did you
anyway.
say?
Maybe I just outplayed you, bro.
Huh? You did outplay me the last one. I was also lucky. I mean, you kept calling with 6-9 when I had ace queen suited. You got the right flops to make moves.
We're playing poker, right?
Hellmuth wears
think
his
I was
heart
gonna
on
do
his
that move if the
sleeve,
ace came
Rowan.
out?
He was very quiet when he
I
was low.
checking
Now he's got
everything.
enough
Didn't
chips
matter if I flopped a nut flush,
to
if I
start
flopped a
playing
queen, if I
again.
flopped
Listen
an
to
ace.
him chatter.
Look, he's got a
was
slight
always
Tommy
gonna bet
Cooper look about him with
That's the
that
first time in an on-the-back situation
Just
ace
like
queen
that,
has
he's
managed
back in
to
the
win.
game.
And of course
I
was.
can't hear you, Fish. How big a favorite was I when the money went in?
You're missing the point. You win with the worst hand heads up, and you, when
I
they're on
what?
the back. When you got 9s and I got aces, and you got 5, 7, and I got ace 8. That's when you win. You
What
win
did he
them
say?
as well.
Tony,
Do
ask
you
him
understand
what
what
he
I'm
said.
saying, Tony?
I understand you had the best hand.
I understand that too. Phil once bet that ace-king not suited was better than ace-king suited. He had a big bet on that. Can you believe that?
It was a small
I
bet.
can.
Well, he had a bet though. Did you?
Ace-king unsuited is better than ace-king
Well,
suited.
because you have 2 flush draws.
Phil had the bet.
Right, you do.
No, you guys don't understand. I knew my whole life ace-king suited was better, but some guy swore he'd run a simulation. I think I might have been set up. He swore he'd run a simulation that ace-king offsuit was better, so I bought into it, and then about 2 weeks later somebody bet me. But I only lost 1,000.
That's pretty.
I think they set me up.
You're a nice guy to be around with. Though.
The guy
You're
swore.
good value. If I was still sort of, you know, trying to battle, make 10 grand a day, I'd be around Phil. I think I could do okay.
Let's go zoom, zoom, zoom.
It has been the story of the devil's fish.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
In fact, are the other players, speaking of Fraser, Scharf, and Tony G maybe, are they guilty of just kind of hanging around and hoping they score some points before they make their move?
I think they wanted to get into the latter stages of this and hope a couple of players went out early, but it hasn't happened like that. And now it's them who are forced to make the all-in move. And here we see Ian Fraser having to do that with 5 high.
I haven't looked yet.
Helmuth on the big blind. His calling standards will not be that high. Any ace, any king even. But it is half his stack, so he has to be careful.
An ace. I call.
He's got an ace and he calls.
That's good stuff from Fraser, but he's going to go out like a lion, not like a lamb. But it's now his turn to try and get lucky on Helmuth.
Fraser from penthouse to outhouse, winning last time. Now he's standing right at the door.
Hold on a sec.
Hang on.
Oh, we can't have this bullshit.
Hang on. Yeah.
4,000, I'll bet.
Okay.
10% juice. 5,000 this time.
Okay, you can have 10 if you want.
5,000's good.
This isn't
10%
part of the
juice.
game. Come on, let's go.
You're betting on the 4-5.
Right, let's go.
Phil, you're betting on the 4-5.
Yeah, yeah.
Good bet at the moment.
Hold on. Too good. You're too good.
Fraser's gone to the lead, and this will be a big double up. This will actually hurt Helmuth now.
It's half his stack, Jesse.
5,000. You win like 7.
There it is.
But there's the jack on the tie.
No, 5. Any 5. You want
It's the
insurance?
second time that Fraser has gone worst to first to worst again.
5.
Well done, guys. Good game.
Right,
See you later.
Ian with the 0 points.
All right, you owe me 9,000.
He played fantastically last week, and this week it just hasn't been the same performance, mate, from Ian. He's not been at the races today, and I think 6th place is the best he deserved.
And Phil Helmuth, with that win, up now to 101,000. This is the first time, Roland, he's had more than he started with. What a road back.
You need the cards and you need a bit of luck. Devilfish is the only one I've seen so far that makes the most of bad cards. I mean, he seems to be able to accumulate chips with getting crap all the time. I haven't seen any of the other players do that yet.
I should have shut up, maybe.
Tony G is getting low, Jesse, 57,000.
When I first talked, I knew you read me.
It's a hard spot for him, Roland, because if he gets 1 point here,
just to see your
he's nearly relinquished his chances on this Premier League. He's going to have to win his last 2.
I'll tell you right now.
This is his 4th go.
You know, he hasn't got his bike moving, and he's going to be getting it moving out the door if things don't.
It's trouble.
2 black nines. You know what they call that in Las Vegas, Jesse?
It's definitely Helmuth's signature hand. I think it's the hand he won the World Series with.
It is. And Tony G.
Oh, yeah, we've got a reaction there. The old ostrich jumped up in the air.
Pass.
Whoops.
He might have, but it's possible.
Well, this is a huge chance for Tony G to get back in, and also a chance for him to go out. It's a race here, Roland.
Tony G, at this point, is very fortunate to find himself with the perfect hand to be up against 2 9s.
He could be much worse, couldn't he?
He could be up against Ace 10 or Ace King, and he'd be in a horrible shape. This is a massive hand in Tony G's Premier League. Phil Helmuth can afford to lose this. Tony G really cannot. 5 points after 4 rounds.
7's good.
Is relegation form. He needs to hit. The flop's the best chance. But he's missed.
Oh, no. This could be the end of the Premier League for Tony G. Or he's going to back himself in a corner where he has to win the last 2.
Wait. I bet 3 more thousand right now. 10% juice. I know you got to take it. You got to take the 10% juice.
You want to bet 3 more thousand right now?
On your hand, yeah.
You want to bet 2 more?
2 more, you got it.
Tony G is just trying to figure out what he's rooting for now, Roland. But he cares about the Premier League, not